Excuse me. Okay, wow. Okay. So, hello guys. This is Project Alice 3, and I haven't seen that avatar in like literally forever. That is like Killzone. That's Killzone 3. That's that stealth killer. The way he looked and the way he was designed, it was totally cool in my opinion. Um, First of all, I want to say, okay, we're turning that off, cause I need to check something too, because this is something I can only do, well, if it comes to my not coming to me. Oh, excuse me. Well, it's not working, so oh well. Anyways, the thing I want to make note. Okay, I was just checking to see if my headset was muted. I've done that before where I talk 30 minutes and headset be completely muted. The thing I want to talk about is the thing that has been plaguing my mind for a while. And I'm sure a lot of people, I am a small streamer, small broadcaster, whatever you want to call it, and I can hear notifications just binging off of my phone already. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be immediate hot topic. Not gonna say this is a clickbait. I'm saying that within my channel perimeters, I'm using people. I shouldn't say using, but I guess the term is correct. You know, that's how Twitter works. You use their little ID thingy and, you know, get it across to their followers and everything like that. Really? Okay. Okay, this works. Let's do this right here. But I just love story mode sometimes. It's really fun. Especially when you do cheat codes. You gotta cheat every now and then. Oh, which brings us to our first topic. Okay. Okay. The title of this video is gonna be on YouTube. Alright? And I want you all to know, because it's obviously there on Twitch already. It's gonna be on YouTube as well. It's gonna be the same exact thing. Fine, I'll get your damn purse. Oh, great, I don't have any.
Hey, hold it right there.
I think the purse would have been destroyed, but oh. I just like how everything's normal as I just pull out a railgun.
He had a change of heart.
Who says chivalry is dead? I only wish more people were like you.
Yeah,
Today.
but more people like me that are holding a railgun. Okay, yeah, that's awesome. Do you need a ride? Okay, good. Okay, don't come near my car if you don't want a ride. But okay, anyways, I just love the fact that so many people get butthurt, and I myself was included. Let me get my skip, because I had to do this so many freaking times, but I'm gonna try to do it on my, camera, but I couldn't do it. Why I couldn't do it? Because the freaking, it would run out of its little time limit, because there's not enough memory. And oh, wait, I wonder why, because, it's running at 30 frames per second at 1920 by 1080. But, wait, what? 1920 by 1080? 30 frames a second? Wait, what? Huh? A camera? Being able to do that? On a cell phone? If what I'm hearing is correct, if what I'm realizing is correct, isn't that what the Xbox One and the freaking PS4 are supposed to do. They're claiming it's the most awesome thing ever, and they can't even run from my sources that I've been finding out to be. And I've been gaining knowledge. I've been listening carefully. So don't think I know everything if you're gonna try to attack me. Because I don't. I will be humble enough to say that I don't know everything. So, if you want to attack me, go ahead. But I'm gonna make that clear right now that I do not know everything. But from what I learned from the Mr. Handsome young man, about my age, I think you guys already know who this young handsome man is. And since it's going up on YouTube, and since I'm gonna have to release his name at the end of the video, because, you know, I don't know if you can do it, but I was gonna give him some legal consent to use my videos, on, which he pretty much does. I don't know. I don't think I'd call it stealing. You're just using the other person's video in the fair use clause, or whatever it may be, or whatever it's called in legal terms. But I just want it to be known that his name is Rags. He's completely awesome, hilarious. Did I mention he's handsome as well? The other H.
Get out the
Fucking way. If only PC gamers were able to kind of metaphorically do that and take their, like, have a protective case over their PC and just knock someone out that is trying to debase a PC, and you literally take your PC or notebook and knock the hell out of them and say, gain some sense, kid, because you don't know anything. If you could seriously do that, and I'm, of course, talking like, I think it's a metaphor, if I remember correctly, and this is not to go out and say, okay, I'm gonna go do this because a YouTuber told me to. No, I'm not saying go out and hit somebody in the head with your notebook. Don't do that. That's like, I'm just joking around. But anyways, the title of the YouTube video is gonna be PC versus consoles, which is better? Question mark. The answer is obvious, you know. Well, you know, the answer wasn't, if we're gonna be honest here, and I'm gonna try to act like, it might sound like, well, you're just trying to act like you know everything. No, I'm not. Because, like I'm gonna point out in my next little bullet point, that, no, I do not know everything. If I did, then I really wouldn't be playing on a console after I found out this information. I thought they all ran the same, and everyone just, in like PC, I think to some extent, I knew PCs had a few more options, but if I told that to a person like that gamed on PC like I game on console, they would literally laugh at me and said, excuse me, did you say a few? How about a lot? How about a lot? Like, what's your term of few? 3? 5? 7? Because if you're saying a few, I hope you're gonna put a pretty good number, a pretty good quantitative value on a few, because guess what? It's not a few, it's a lot. Oh crap, I forgot this. Oh yeah. Yeah, gonna grind that pole, gonna grind it nice and hard. Look at that. Ugh. Oh yeah, that pole's liking it. Okay, we're going.
You fool!
Yeah. And Rags is a very great guy, and the reason why people don't like him is because they're proven wrong over and over again, and they don't know when to close their mouth, close their flaps. They just keep on going, thinking they're right. You know why they keep doing this? It's something called in the grammar dictionary, or a debate dictionary, whatever you may have here. It doesn't even have to be a dictionary. It's a term called, well, two terms if you want to have it. Circular reasoning, also known as rhetorical. You know, if you want to put reasoning in there, go ahead. Rhetorical reasoning, circular reasoning, BS reasoning as a slang reason. Because circular reasoning literally is no reasoning at all. Circular reasoning, hold on, let me sec. Oh, give me a sec. Okay. Trying to see if everyone could hear me there. Circular reasoning has really no objective in an argument, but really, in my opinion, if you take a third-person perspective at it, or a spectator mode at it, it's just that person that's talking, they just want to hear themselves talk. They don't have anything better to do, so they're like, let's just use circular reasoning and misrepresent everything that the PC has to offer. And I want to also say I'm biased, okay? You know, even no matter how bad the facts are, or okay, let's say I'm not biased, because then if I were to tilt to one side even the slightest bit, then I'd be a liar. And I hate liars. I don't like liars. Liars don't deserve to be in this world. You know, they can't have a change of heart, you know, and admit that they are wrong, and that's why I'm forgiving. But when they just lie and lie and lie and lie and lie again, I just can't. There's a point to where you can't take it. And these people that want to just hop on the bandwagon and say, oh, PC's bad. PC's bad. No, you can't have it. PC's bad. Even though there's options, millions. Okay, I can't say millions because I'll just say a lot of options. More than I could put a quantitative value on, which I'm for sure that even if the most nitpickiest, most researchiest, you know, I know that's pretty much a fake word. That's like a Willy Wonka word. Researchiest. I know that's not a real word. I'm just trying to be a little humorous.
Sorry.
Okay, so, anyways, the thing is here, this will be going up on YouTube. Let's see. I keep getting beepies on my phone. Okay, there it is. There it is. I was looking for this little lovely Twitch, okay, I'm gonna have to pull my headset off for a sec. Give me a sec here. I'm gonna directly, tweet this to someone. Let's see if he replies to this. See. Fan base or console fan base. I love Yui. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. She's so hilarious, man. Well, I think it's kind of pointless that I kind of shared it to the person I'm gonna put it on YouTube for, but since he's kind of more.
Just popped out of nowhere. Oh,
No,
shit.
actually, no, I didn't pop up out of nowhere. I was running across the street and then you hit me. Use your brakes, hon. I think that's what they're there for, to help you stop. You don't hit people to stop your car. Goodness.
You know,
But anyways, oh crap! No, man.
I tried.
I love story mode. It's just fun listening to all the people talk their nonsense. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I really do love it.
Fucking road. Oh, I hear
Okay, but anyways, it works. I don't know what the point of me making this video. Well, okay, I just told myself. Anyways, the point of the video is people probably on Twitch don't want to get anything mixed up with that
Sorry, lady.
debate.
Nothing personal.
Because you know why people it's a debate because I'm putting it on YouTube because I think that's where debates happen.
You got lucky, buddy.
I don't even hear debates on Twitch. I don't see them. I don't see them through like being viral on Twitter or, you know, people I don't know. I just don't know if it just I just don't see, you know, debates like how Rags does it, you know, and I don't want to, no pun intended, dog on Rags, wink wink, you know, very handsome doggy, okay, not doggy, sorry, very handsome, awesome dog, very much of a leader of a dog that makes the other people that try to proclaim that they know what they're talking about, they look like sad little puppies that can't lead the pack. She was still in the car! Whoa, that's intense. I love when that happens. And then like you crash the car and then it blows up and then they fly out. That's hilarious. But anyways, the PC, I want to say this right now, that I am not on console, or excuse me, that was a complete lie. I am on console, so I messed up. Sorry. Because, let's see, what would I say? There you go. L1, R1, triangles, circle, X. There you go. That proves it. I am on console. So with that being said, there you go. It's clarified. And I'm gonna be, and I'm not gonna be like most people. I'm biased, and I won't do anything to go out of bias mode. But then they go completely like one-sided. Whether it be completely Xbox, and it's better than PC. It's completely PS4 better than PSV. Yeah, PS. Gosh, PC is PS4. They go bias PS4 and then the beats PC. Oh, but we're getting the Scorpio. It sounds like, to me, it kind of reminds me from where I live. It's like the Jayhawks, when they lose the KU Jayhawks, right? Kansas City Jayhawks. It's like when they lose a football game, they say, oh, wait till next year, or wait till basketball season. given they're a damn well good basketball team. I'll give you that much. Pretty good. They're pretty good. I'm not really into college basketball that much, but from every time I watch them play, if they're losing, they're not losing by much. If they're losing by much, then they got some injured players. But anyways, that being said, it's kind of like a broken record, because this is why I'm going to say this. I just showed that I'm a PS4 gamer, right? Well, okay, let's put it like this. I'm going to say I'm actually shocked that people still try to defend the BS testimonials and saying, oh my gosh, you know, PS4 can blow PC away with its 60 frames per second. I was like, that sounds pretty good. But then when I was showed by the awesome man named Rags, you know, I cannot believe when he said the number like near 100, I was like, this man has to be joking. This man has to be joking. There's no way. And it showed average. I was like, okay, there is a way. I cannot believe that consoles are actually boasting about something that runs at half the amount of what a PC can run. That is absolutely bad. You know, that's like saying, or okay, let me think of an analogy, because I can be really stupid at these things sometimes. And, okay, that'd be like saying like this, okay, if I am to get the analogy right, okay, but if not, just please say, wow, you're stupid in the comments. I don't mind, because I like to joke around a lot, so even if this is a debate, I like to joke around. So, just have that be known. I am a friendly person until someone lies to my face. And with that being said, when a whole it's not one person that you're lying to. Let's have this be known. When these people are lying to you, and it's a gaming community, highlight that word community. It's a community. It's not a single person. It's more than one person. It's like, I was just, I don't know. But, okay, the analogy goes like this. The analogy goes like this. We'll give you a king-size oh, okay, never mind. Oh, king-size candy bar, but it's 5 ounces. It's a 5-ounce candy bar, but PC's version is basically the same thing, but with 2 of them.
Yeah, what's cracking?
They're both the same price, but which would you rather pay for, you know? But that's not really the case, is it? Because they're not the same price. Because, guess what? It would actually be the case where, okay, I'll side with the consoles for a little bit. And I'll say, oh, well, it's cheaper before you have to assemble everything. It's cheaper before you have to go through all of that nonsense, you know. And I'm saying, when I say that, I mean, okay, let me take a drink for a second. When I say that, before I take a drink, when I say that, I mean, before you have to put together your PC. Give me a sec, I'm gonna mute my mic and I'll continue in a brief few minutes. Okay, I'm back. Had to wet my whistle. I don't know who came in, but I did kind of put out a little at your pal, Rags. And you know what? He is kind of a pal. Whether you know him physically, or whether you know him digitally by, like, physical format of the handsome man that he is. And just, not overall good looking, just outstanding. Like, you know, people want to be like this man. Like, they're jealous of this guy. You know, that's sometimes I think maybe that's why all of these console fanboys, and I'm not a fanboy, don't think for a second, please, PC gamers, that I'm addressing this on a console and that I'm a fanboy. It's because I was misled. I've played on the PC before, but this was like, I don't know, it was ages ago, but I did, when I had a Toshiba, I can't give you the specs because I can't remember that well, you know, what it was, because it was like 5 or 6 years ago. And I'd say, well, that should be fine. You should have been able to, it broke. And I didn't really have a job at the time, so my dad trashed it. Yeah, my dad seriously trashed a computer. So, I, this, I, I almost cried because I played some MMORPGs on it, and it worked fine. It never crashed. But the funny thing is, okay, I've been trying to get this across my, videos, videos before. Alright. My camera on my phone, when, PC gamers, you'll know, if you have, I'm pretty sure, good enough general knowledge about how a PC works, the frame rates, you know, your processor speed, or what have you, all the specs, then, I'm sure you'll know this. I'm seriously asking you a question. It's like, what? A console peasant actually asking a PC Master Race gamer a question? Oh my gosh, this is a revolutionary tale. Well, here's the thing, I'm not like most people. I actually like knowledge. I don't deny that if something's true. I don't deny that, it's, you know, if it's true, I'm not gonna deny it. It's in human nature at first. You might deny it. And I might say, oh, that's bullshit. You know, and and I will honestly say, with my competitive nature, I will say that's bullshit. But you know what? I probably, in the long run, if you show me a lot of stats and graphs, and it's like just like Rags and a couple of others that do it like this format, and it's right, and not made up websites. Found out that you can just make a website and make it BS information. Oh, Mazda 3, Mazda 3. Oh, don't forget to try out and test drive our new Toyota Prius 4. Oh, don't forget to go to Taco Bell, Live Moss. Yeah, no, thank you. I've had enough Taco Bell for a while. One taco, or one bean burrito from that place in a month is good enough for me. I'm fine. Thank you. But anyways, topic is which is better? The answer is obvious. And PC, gosh, PC versus consoles, which is better? The answer is obvious. And here's the main point why. I should have made this a lot shorter, so if Rags grabs a hold of this video and says, okay, once he sends this over to YouTube, or once he's done with this video and edits it, I will take a look at it or something. I'd be honored if he does that. I seriously do, because, I really, and I think he doesn't matter either. It's just when false statements, falsified, actions are made towards companies, towards, like companies he even hates. I even seen him defend consoles. Not a lot. So, not a lot. I've seen him defend consoles. So, because it would come to a certain situation where if anti-gamers, you know, were to come around the corner, so he'd be basically Rags would say, so you just hate everyone, don't you? You hate the companies, you hate the consoles, you hate the community. You know, it's got to be everything but what you're stating. So that's what I like about him. He will side very occasionally with the people he debates against. It has to be a special occasion, though. Let me clarify that in my bold ass voice. Like, most I can be bold because I know it will be nerdy and nasally sounding through the freaking recording. So, with that being said, I'm trying to be bold as possible right here. He will not be like, well, I like this, but I have this console, or I have this game. Like, if he were to give you an opinion on a game, if it was good or not, he wouldn't say, well, it was good and then it was bad. Well, that doesn't make sense. You can't have good and bad, unless if you put it on a yin-yang sign, and technically it kind of is there. Or if it's a 50-50 complete, like a 50-50 rating, but do you see that very often? No. They're not going to say, well, it's 50 good and then it's 50 bad. That's like, I'd never seen a rating like that. And if I did, I'd be like, who was the critic? Because I really want to take the tablet or whatever they did it on and slap them across the face with it. Be like, that's a no-no. Don't do a 50-50 because you don't want people attacking you. Or, I said it. Not attacking you. Criticizing you. Okay, there's just no such thing as attack on the internet. Now if it's a threat, that's different. That's an attack then. There's no such thing as attack on the internet. Just like Rag said, and people with common sense, oh, I'm attacking you? How am I attacking you? And he's like, what? Am I gonna be able to reach through the screen? And he's like, no. I'm not attacking you. You're just making yourself look like a victim. So anyways. Why console gamers? This is the point. Point number one. Why console gamers need to realize that the so-called quote-unquote PC master... Oh, wait, I did that wrong completely. Quote, PC Master Race, unquote, is a joke. It's to tease console fanboys, who should have no reason but to accept the truth that PCs outperform consoles massively. I mean, it's like, I want to keep using Rags as my little, you know, and I'm not trying to say this in an aggressive kind of way towards him, because his channel is great. Otherwise, I wouldn't have subscribed to it. Why would I have subscribed to it if I think his channel would not be great? So let's just end that there. I don't want to use him as a crutch every time I offer my opinion. So I'm trying to refrain from that, but it's kind of getting hard. Because I've learned all of my information from him, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. People are like, oh, you learned all this information from him, so that makes it bad to learn new things. It's bad if a baby learns how to walk, so you're gonna criticize a baby that, oh, baby Julie Ann learned how to walk today. I'm gonna go out of my way to drive down to my family's house and 5 miles down the road and criticize that she learned how to walk. No, you're gonna congratulate that person that they learned something new. My point here is, if people learned that the PC has more options than the... did I say PC right? I said PC. I want to make sure I said PC. I'll say it again just in case if I didn't. If PC has more options, if it has more options than the freaking consoles do, PS4, PS3, PSP, you know, Xbox One, Xbox 360, you know, I'm sure not really that much PC players are sweating too much, not getting you know, a workout in, a little morning jog to break a sweat on that freaking Scorpio. I've been hearing about it, but, you know, not too much about it, you know, through YouTube and stuff, and not much on the news, because you know what's gonna happen, probably? This is my, prediction. It's gonna come out, and all that hype is gonna be bad. It's just, it's a bad thing. I always keep that in mind, but I like to keep hype as a little, you know, I like to keep hype, but as a consumer, it's a thing that, like, I learned from Rags that hype can be bad because it just puts a bad projection on a game. Oh, hype is good. This game's getting a lot of hype. That means it's gonna sell great. Okay, let's keep doing what we're doing. Well, if you don't believe me, hashtag Call of Duty, like, by far. I mean, that's hype, set in the future. Black Ops 2 was debatably, I don't know, like, if that was supposed to be a 50-50 moment, then that's the only time I can accept it. Because it was in the future, but not too far into the future. Because when it was made, it seriously was only made, like 15 years into the future. Besides that, it wasn't massive, like, advanced warfare. Like, half a century. Like, 2060. And honestly, I think they're getting really high off of Star Trek and, like, other sci-fi movies. So, I mean, it's good to have those facts and opinions, but kind of funny when I saw the memes rolling across the board. Titanfall, nice recycled version of Titanfall. I could get that for probably a good 99 cents and get a cola. Yay. And, you know, Titanfall simulator. I can practice my Titanfall joystick movements on this game. Oh, well, why would I want to play $60 when I could get the original? Ha ha ha, you know, stuff like that. And I was like, wait, what? Excuse me? The people were fired, like, I was finding this out. I'm like, I don't know if it's true. Please inform me if it's right, wrong, you know. But anyways, we're continuing on. I just went off of basic points, so I trail on because I left the points basic just in case if I remember some things from Rag's videos, and just add a little bit of my own days, so, you know, to make me remember better. But here's the thing, I will say this, quote unquote, from Rags, so, and Rags says this, and I quote, okay, let me remember. I do not condone for these, for what people say, for what my followers say, for they are human beings, he continues to say. Rags, the wonderful man himself, says that they are human beings, and I like that he addresses that. They are human beings. They aren't loyal subjects to me. They aren't people that bow down before my omnipotent power. No, he's not like that. He addresses you as a human being. That tells you he comes from a different community, obviously. If he can address you as a human being and not. Excuse me, I can't kill myself? Oh crap, I'm so used to.
Just in case I wasn't having
Yeah.
fun already.
Yeah, not having enough fun already. But anyways, yeah, that he does not condone for anyone's actions outside of his channel. So that being said, if you think that this is him trying to tell me to, go out there and just cause a freaking shit show, no, that is not even close to being accurate. I just wanted to whip up something and say, hey, you know what? Let's just offer some of our own opinions that I've been pulling from Mr. Rags and his awesome videos, because you know what? This man is fantastic. There needs to be more brave people like this. You know what? I might be shat upon, but it's fine by me. If people just don't want to believe facts and be in the stupid fence, behind the stupid fence, the stupid bullpen forever, and get baseballs hit at them in the face by the amazing FPS that you can get from the did I say yeah, FPS, frames per second. I was thinking of first person shooter when I said that. Oh man. But anyways, yeah, I think that we should all remember this, that my camera on my phone, 1920 by 1080, 30 frames per second. But wait, excuse me, 30 frames per second, that's pretty high for a camera. Are you sure? Yeah, it's saying that. But do I have a way to prove it? No. But it says it by the numbers, though. So, you can't just believe a static number. And that's what us console peasants believe. And I myself included, because I am a console peasant. I have a PS4. I can't avoid being called a console peasant. It's just impossible. That's like saying I can turn invisible right now. And I like how he screamed like that. But the thing is, I just don't understand. Like, it's like turning invisible. But no, I can't turn invisible because it's physically impossible. It's physically impossible. Unless if you were able to, like, manifest your atom, I can't talk right now. Your atomical structure and the mass of your body into some type of other format that's not even, like, physically possible. Like, into a gas, pretty much. Even your organs into a gas. Then yeah, you could be invisible. Yeah. If you could stay alive, too, then that'd be awesome. But technically, you can't turn invisible. You could be transparent, but you can't be invisible. But anyways, that's my theory of the thought. Okay, so back to the point at hand. Honestly, lols, most of you won't know me on a gaming PC. You will know me for a gamer ID, a Steam account ID, a chat account ID. Hey, look, a little kitty. Look at that, it's a little calico kitty. No, little kitty. Wow, he's really meowing. Man, this thing's fast. Look at this thing. He's hightailing it. No pun intended. I'm not gonna kill it.
This is total bullshit. Damn.
This cat's fast, man. He's smart.
Ah, shit.
Sorry, I'm really intrigued by this cat right now. Excuse me? Rats? Okay. No. He's stuck. Like, seriously, like... Is he? Okay, I said I wasn't gonna kill him, but I just couldn't stand to see him get ran over, so I put him down. I put him out of his misery. It would have been worse to see him get squashed by a car. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, like that. That was a mouse. I seriously can't aim at the mouse. I cannot. There. You're dead. I don't care about you. You're a mouse. You're not fluffy. Well, I guess if you take care of them, I'd seriously feel bad for the poor little guy. Oh. There's a bobcat that tried to attack me. He actually looked pretty cool. You can turn it into... Dude, he's actually kinda... He is demonic looking. Holy crap. Out of ammo. Sorry, Michael. Yeah, but anyways, that is true, Michael, because, that... I can't believe you don't know that PCs are not, a way to game, and it's a lot better, and you just couldn't accept the fact that you're a criminal and you don't know this. You should know this. Haven't you operated on like some type of network, criminal network that gets you your heist payouts? Come on, man. You should know this. You must have been using a PS4 and a TV as you were making your getaway into, you know, like a hack for a code into the, on the garage door or something. Like in the prologue in Lunendorf? Like, remember when we were back in Lunendorf? Remember that? I remember that time. That was awesome, Michael. I didn't recall you, sitting down, getting your folding chair out, sitting on your ass, pulling out your PS4 / Xbox One / PS4 / PS3 / Xbox 360 / one, and taking the time to plug in your console and your TV just to input a code. No, what you did is you freaking put it into the freaking... You input a code. You might say, that was a key code pad. So, that's a form of a computer. It gives you access to other places. Just like a computer gives access to... Oh, this black hat. Oh my gosh, do not kill those. Those are bad. Bad, bad, bad. That's bad, man. I like to believe in, you know, superstition just for fun. I don't always, like, fully believe it, but I just think that black cats are really, really pretty. I mean, their eyes just immediately are distinctive because everything else is black, and yet their eyes shine through that. The dark fur is so beautiful. But anyways, yeah, I can't believe, Michael, that you would say that's bullshit, man. You need to check your criminal record and probably make sure that you have good qualifications on operating a PC. Oh, wait, I forgot. You rely on Lester. That's why you play on console. I forgot. That's probably why. You have your good old friend Lester do all the handiwork on the computers because you have no knowledge of being on a PC because you want to keep playing that fanboy stuff, right? Yeah, okay, we're gonna go with that. So I'll just leave you with the you know, unarmed. Okay, because that's pretty much what you have when you come up against a gunfight and you're fighting against the PC Master Race, and you're saying that PC Master Race is better than the PC, excuse me, PC, I was actually gonna go the other way, because it's right, but you're trying to go to a fist fight with that. Try to go to a fist fight or a gunfight with this. Fist fight, console to console battles. Yeah, that's. You might go back and forth saying Xbox better than PS4, PS4 is better than Xbox. Well, now that I gained some knowledge that I've lost through the years from multiple bullshit lies, I'm just infuriated. Like, I shouldn't get too butthurt about it, but I don't like being lied to, and it's been this long, and you might be saying, dude, just pick up a computer. Well, I didn't have a job till I was 18, dude, so people say, oh, just buy one. I'm like, you gotta understand, everyone has a different living situation, too, so I'm not gonna go out and tell my life story, because no one will want to hear it. And I can fully understand, because I don't want to know your life story, because it's not that I'm not a caring person, it's just, that's your own private information that you should keep private. You know, there's some things that happen where I had to give like half of my paycheck away, you know. Not gonna tell why, but yeah, if you think it's drugs, yeah, I so did drugs. So did drugs. That's why I'm broadcasting live on an open internet network, pretty much. Yeah, that's so why. So why. Good accusation, Michael. I think you're pretty much as stupid as Trevor sometimes. Okay, so like, anyways, and I don't have one computer. I have but one computer. It's a awesome notebook, and that can be sarcasm sometimes with the notebook. It has its little setbacks, but it'd be like, console boys be cheering, you know. They're like, oh my gosh, yeah, I told you so. Bad. Like, I said but, so that means there's the sentence is still continuing. The sentence isn't over. There's no punctuation at that sentence, meaning it's ending. So simmer down, console peasants, you know. I can't really say including myself right now because I'm talking for the PC fan base. And I can't say peasants for PC because they have not the higher end. It's not because of money put into it. It's not really money anything. If you look at the specs, if you look at the charts, if you look at the numbers in general, numbers, I will say this in a pretty general sense. In very special cases, this will be false. Numbers don't lie. Like I said, very special cases, you know, that they do lie. Okay? So, with that being said, you know, oh, okay, if you don't believe me, I got stamina. Man, Michael, work out, dude. You fat, lazy buffoon. Go work out. Stop drinking wine and champagne and watching movies all the time. Oh, whoops, that's me. Minus the champagne and wine. I can't stand that. That'd be like extremely carbonated soda for me. Let's just add, like, okay, I love cream soda. So I'd be like, okay, I'm drinking cream soda. Let's add more carbonation. Like, you know, I don't know how they can make it extremely carbonated, but like, I mean, so carbonated that the bottle might explode, I guess. Like, oh man, crazy. Yeah. But, as I go on to say, the notebook, that could probably, if Rags probably did some research, I'm sure he could do it. I'm not going to put it all on Rags. I'll try to find out. I'll find out myself too. If he comes across this video, I am completely honored. But if he doesn't, then okay. Because he doesn't have to come across it. It's his choice, you know. It's like people want to be noticed by Rags. Like, they might deny it, but I think it's quite laughable. Like, to be like, like fumbling words when they actually get found out by him. But they're plotting up this devious plot. Like, I want to be notified, or I want to be noticed by senpai. I want to be noticed by senpai. Master. Like, yes, senpai, you know all. Yeah, pretty much that's the truth. I shouldn't say knows all, because he has admitted that there's things that even he doesn't know. And that's what I like about him. Sarcastic, aggressively, but, you know, in a non-bully-like manner. Sarcastic. And just keeps, I mean, he keeps it so good and fresh, you know. He keeps it, it's so fresh, it's, you know, moist and, you know, hot and,
Man, you have
steamy.
Hey, sorry.
You know, really nice and long and hard and okay, never mind. Okay, yeah, a little off track there. It's like, you know, don't get the wrong idea. Don't get the wrong idea. I love hot, long sausage links. Damn, dude. Seriously, I do. I'm not gay. No, I'm not. I get that natural reaction when I see a woman. Now, if I look at a woman now, as young, is just like any other kid. I feel sorry for the kids now, especially with them yogi booty pants is what I call them. I call them booty pants because it just like purposely shows the butt. And like some women that, like, I'm not gonna be mean, that just don't need to be in them at that time, put them on to try to feel slimmer. I'm like, just don't, because you make yourself look nasty. You make yourself...
Excuse me, please. Excuse me.
Stupid jerk.
Excuse me, please. Why are you still breathing? I am sorry. Whatever.
Saying excuse me, please, like 1,000 times. But anyways, yeah, I said that I bet my notebook could outperform and it was like a 2013, 2014 notebook, because, well, I bought it about 2 years ago. Wait, no, wait, it's 2017. Wow, time has flown. Yeah, it's about 2015 when I got it, and I think it's got like it's got an Intel inside. It's an HP Stream, I think it's Office, well, it's saying Office 365 on my little sticker. I haven't taken off, see, I really don't know who's calling me right now. It says it's from Pennsylvania, so I don't know. But anyways, like, the lovely, awesome fact that I can't get cloud server because I don't have enough space for the cloud server itself, which really makes no sense. Like, I thought cloud server was supposed to be something that you don't need to worry about any space for, but that kind of shows you that, well, what may be simple to you may be a little bit more advanced for me. So, with that being said, I just want to make a basic overview of the BS debate. We're just saying consoles are better than PCs just because of they're easier accessible. The reasons why. The bullshit reasons why console is better than PC. One, it's more accessible. How is it more accessible? Ask yourself, why am I believing this bullshit? Just ask yourself, why is it more accessible? To the people that you follow, and you actually believe this bullshit, ask yourself, why? Why is it when they say, more accessible. Why is it more accessible? How is a console more accessible when you need a TV? When you need a TV, that's the one thing that they forget. Oh, I got the console, so I don't need anything else. I got the console. It's only $400. I don't need an online subscription. I don't need a TV. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. Nothing else. I'm fantastic. I don't need that TV. You know, I got the console, I got the game in, and I'm playing it without a TV. Okay, that's great. I highly doubt that you're going to be playing a PS4 on a non-HDMI TV. Oh, you didn't think I would catch that one, did you? Unless if they have some type of converter where they make the HDMI go to AV jacks, which it won't happen because I'm sure the coding signals that go how it works. The coding coding signals or coding sequences that go through that HDMI cable is a hell of a lot different than the AV jacks. That's why there's only one cable, because it pretty much does all those sequences that the red would do, the yellow would do, and the white would do all at once, all at one time, and at a lot better rate, obviously. But see, that doesn't mean anything when it comes to like when the internet is needed and required. You know, to my knowledge, and without you know, you just need to with my understanding, you need to just take a step back and look. Well, okay. You need to ask yourself why and how. Why is it more easy accessible if I can literally take my laptop, put it underneath my arm, and go to another place that has Wi-Fi, and just like be like, oh, turn on Wi-Fi. Oh, I need a password. So yeah, like they're really not gonna not give it to you. I'm sure a McDonald's is so much of a federal agency, you know, they're so undercover. McDonald's is so undercover all the time that they're not going to give you their Wi-Fi. No, they're going to give it to you because they pretty much fast food.
What is this bullshit?
I mean, yeah, Michael, I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to let you know. I'm trying to let you know. It's facts that I've learned. Okay? It's alright. Even criminals get butthurt, so what? I guess you're in the form of the consoles, I guess, Michael.
That show is amazing.
So with that being said, okay. Oh crap! What was I gonna say? Crap! I can't remember what I was gonna say. No, I can't remember. Oh yeah, I can put it underneath my arm and hit up Wi-Fi at McDonald's. They're not gonna, like, turn you down. They literally advertise that stuff almost as much as the food there. We used to have it, but then we took it down. I don't know why. Probably because so many people, like, actually, were using our Wi-Fi and our Wi-Fi alone. Like, we had a ton of customers, and like literally, there's been a couple of times where a couple of our customers, nothing but their phones, nothing but their laptops, didn't come in for any food, but just were sitting down at like all the spots, and it was like almost to the point. It was to the point where people were having to leave. They had to get it to go because it's Wi-Fi. Can you do that with a console? No, because you have to have a router, or you have to have Wi-Fi. No, there's no other choice. But honestly, okay, for the router to work, you're gonna have to have a power source. You can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna plug in the router with the Ethernet cable to my PS4/Xbox One/PS3/ Xbox 360. I don't know why I did it like that, but oh well. It's like, okay, you got the internet cable hooked to your console, but you don't have any power cord. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Don't forget about your coaxial cable. Genius. Much? You don't have to worry about a coaxial cable. Oh, don't forget, you might need a splitter too. You might need a splitter. So, with that being said, you know, oh yeah, it's so easy to transfer from place to place to place. And it might not, okay, I might admit, it might not always be the same. You might be able to, like when I go over to my mom and dad's house, my little brother has a PS4. We game together. So, I literally just, this is what's bad about TVs now, they're so light. You can put it under your arm as well. I can literally carry my laptop underneath one arm and my TV underneath the other arm. It's that easy. That shows you the mobility of PC gaming. Unless if you, and I will exclude one, unless if it's a desktop, but that's just one variant of PC gaming. You know, one variant. So, I want that to be known, that it's like, oh, what about desktop gaming? No. See, that's the other reason why, okay? So anyways, the other reason that I see people coming in and out is I think it's funny. If it's the same person, I might have an idea who you are. I might have an idea who you are. If it's not the same person, then okay. But it's okay to leave your opinions. But this is really just mainly for one person to interject and do all of his fancy moves with his editing and all that. I want him to make an example of me, whether I'm an idiot, a fool, or whatever, you know. Am I being stupid? Who knows? Am I being logical? Okay. Am I being revolutionary of knowledge? Am I being a revolutionary, handsome young man like himself? Then awesome. Because, and if he uses me as an example, I would feel greatly honored. But that's not my mission here. That is not my mission. My mission here is to prove that the bullshit of the line the long line of BS, the diarrhea line that the console fan base is spewing out everywhere. It's just a nasty trail, like that not a simple mop could clean up. It would take like a vacuum, a street cleaner team of like a SWAT team size or a National Guard size to freaking clean this up, because it's ridiculous. It's absolutely, I like the word that Rags used. Bollocks, mate. That's bollocks, mate. It's like preposterous. That's preposterous, dude. I said dude right after that. So stupid. I'm so dumb. I say preposterous. Like pretty much like a British German, and I say dude. I am such a fool. Or six. I have this bike. This is a nice bike. Anyways, I think it's pretty funny. I could go on and on, but let's go into the list. And Rax would probably watch this video. Are you kidding me? You haven't got into the list?
Fucking way.
Michael, they're never gonna get out of the way. They're just never going to. Sir, PC gamers are gonna be there for the longest time, sir. Because you keep trying to say that these games, these games look better, like you and yourself starring in GTA 5, saying you look more hot on consoles than on PC. You would look devilishly handsome, Mr. Michael, if you would stop saying that you look devilishly handsome on here. I feel sorry for you. If you'd actually make that change, you would know what you're missing. I myself included, because man, we just are on the wrong side of the pillar here. Look at this. We're in the shade. We can't see the other side of this pillar because, well, we don't have a good view. We don't have a good view. So how about if we start gaining some knowledge, get out of this, this shady area that is like, not as well as visible as if I take a couple of steps. I can see my silhouette. I can see. Okay, scrap Leonard. Yay. See? You see the silhouette. I hate that. Freaking looped recording. So stupid. It's like literally 5 seconds. Right when I touch the steps, it stops. That's not even a skateboard. Huh. But anyways, yeah, that really, I like sounds, as you can tell, because it just grabbed my attention for about almost a minute and a half. But see, I get out of the shade, I see my silhouette. I know I can see more than when I'm in the shadows. It's clear as day. Yeah, so, how about going around this pillar? Okay, so, I can see more of this pillar now than actually this side. Yeah, there's the, art, you can still visibly see, but I mean, you can see it better on this side because of the light, and I can even see my shadow. So, with that little, analogy, being said right there, okay, if people really want to, I mean, it just, my goodness, I just can't understand, like, after watching Rags, I was just infuriated because I had a good gaming PC, and, like, my dad threw away my PC because he thought I broke it, and all I did was unassemble it because I was curious to see what the inside looked like. And I was missing one screw. One little bolt. Everything else that was together was fine. All the way, everything was systematically perfect. Like, if you were to have a blueprint out, it looked just fine. That's the way it went in. Because it performed just as good. What happened? They threw it in the freaking dumpster. I was like so mad. I was so mad. So, yeah, I was pretty much forced at that point because I played MMORPGs like a mofo on freaking PCs. I love MMORPGs. I don't know what a MOBA is. I never really understood that. Is it like an acronym for a battle kind of like game? Because I never really watched League of Legends streams or anything, so I wouldn't know. So I'd have to do my research on that a little bit. Not really research, to put a little time on my lazy ass and go look at some. But like I said, I can raise my hand and say right now, look right here, L1 R1 triangle circle X. You know, I am a PS4 gamer. You know, you have the right to have an opinion. You do not have the right to go around and spread lies. When someone, especially when someone says, "Hey, I'm looking for," you know, uh, like, like if they ask something like this, "What's the best way to get the most out of gaming? What's the best way you can get the most out of gaming? The best gaming experience ever?" And if you seriously say, now that I have the knowledge, if you seriously say PS4, Xbox One, or seriously, I will die, as someone said, or the Xbox Scorpio, I'm gonna die. Because I have been shown that literally, like a nearly budget worthy of like around 150 to 250, I think was that price range that I was been shown. It would blow the Scorpio out of the water. And that's like not even out of, and like it was funny because I didn't even know this unit was a thing until I was like, what's a teraflop? Is that like a cheeseburger or something? I was like, oh no, it's a unit. I guess they used to measure something in freaking the digital measure. It's like a digital measurement, like, you know, CPUs, RAMs, gigahertz. Well, I guess hertz is kind of a little bit of both, because it's energy, not like, you know, like gigabytes. It's not like a digital measurement on, like, you know, storage, you know, something like that. So anyways, I can't remember the definition. I'm gonna have to like Google it. What is it again? I completely lost it because, like, with my brain, I had to look at it a couple of times. But with the lovely internet, like, this is what I don't understand about console fanboys. And I'm not a fanboy because okay, if I'm a fanboy with going with the flow, then yes, I can understand being called a fanboy. Okay, that's where I'll admit that. Okay, because I'm a humble person. But when I found out from this channel, from the Mr. Awesome Handsome Man named Rags, it just pissed me off when I found out that I was being lied to by a lot of people. And I don't have names, but it's just, I guess it was corporations, companies, you know, pretty much saying, oh, well, you know, you'll get a better experience out of Sony. You'll get a better experience out of Microsoft. Well, okay, and then you ask them, ask a customer service. I'm sure if you ask a customer service person, tech support, anyone involved around there, I want to be curious enough, but I don't want to get like caught, you know, infringing, or, you know, copyright, fair use. I don't, because you know how this is gonna go up on YouTube, so I really don't want to be like that. So, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and try this out and see. Okay, let's see. How do you spell this? Teraflop? Is it the way I think it is, like terabyte? Teraflop. Oh, it's there. Okay, so now all I gotta do is like, oh man, this is so hard. I found it. Now what do I gotta do? Define teraflop. Okay, it's not there. Teragen? What is that? That's scientific. Oh, it says right here at the top of the page of Google without even clicking enter. A teraflop is a noun, and it's in computing. That's what it's highlighted for. So a unit, okay, I was right about something, of computing speed. Okay, I thought so. I thought it was something about computing speed. To one, wait, speed equal to 1 million floating floating point operations per second. Okay. I got the first part, well, kind of the first part, and then equal to 1 million. So is that, I can't remember. When they do this, it really hurts my head. Because when it comes to math, I suck awfully. Like, it'd be worse than the frame rate on a freaking, I mean, it'd be worse frame rate than the so-called PS4, Battlefield 4 has, like, or GTA and its supposed, like, remaster graphics. Yeah, you can see the sand and everything, you can see the tires, but what if it could be better? What if you could eliminate that lag? And okay, here's a funny thing, you said, well, that's not cool, they had the PC mod, why does PC get mods? I'm like, you're not really smart, are you? Really, are you? Because if you take a look at those mods, they're pretty much no different than the cheat codes that you can input on PS3. I don't know if you could do it now, but I don't know if you can, but it's no different than, I can easily say PS3 because I've done it multiple times. It's really fun. It's no different than PS3. It's no different than the PC mods, because they're the same thing. There's no difference. They're the same thing on the only reason I think that they could do it on PS3 is because there wasn't as many textures. If they tried it now, story mode would probably crash. GTA 5 on PS4 would have, it would just be awful. The game would just, I mean, it's already lagging. The servers are awful. I mean, it's just gross. They call this a remaster, but the reason why Rockstar's starting to painfully getting poked in the butt like freaking bad, and I don't really mean it in that direction, in whatever way you want to take it, but anyways, it's because, well, not really necessary, the reason is free DLC, but it's just the management of addressing issues quicker. Oh, got modders giving out free money on PS3. Oh, well, let's just let it fly for about 2.5 years and then address it. Okay, that's not gonna inflate the game any at all. Nah. People having like 6 million, or 6 million. Yeah. That would be a high amount now if it was actually addressed at the time. People would be actually doing more heists, more if it was addressed at the time. But since people got free money without playing the game, that really hurt devs. That really hurt the Rockstar team that put their blood, sweat, and tears. Well, the blood is kind of exaggerated, but, that hurts them because they put their time into this. And I'm not saying this ain't a beautiful game. It's a beautiful game. But when people just want to, I just don't understand why people want to be like, oh, I'm gonna waste $60 and then I'm just gonna mod and shit all over the freaking game and give people free money, unauthorized free money. I seriously think it should be to the point where this could be the time if Rags wants to, like, slap me in the face and say, no, bad person. This is the time to do it, because I seriously think these people should be jailed because they're giving money away for free. Unless if they were authorized to, and they signed legal consent and terms of agreement to go ahead and do it under Rockstar's terms and conditions, then yeah, they have the fucking right to. But they didn't have the fucking right to, and they fucking ruined the game. Not completely, thankfully, I don't know if it was because supposedly PS4 can't be jailbroken, and that's why most people don't go to, well, not most people. That's the thing, because right there is a main issue why. I don't know if that same thing happened on PC, but
Get out the fucking way.
I mean, and PC will say, or and then when I heard secure connection from some channels, I was like, excuse me, please repeat that again. When you said secure connections on consoles, I'm like, please repeat that a third fucking time so that my dumb ass brain, I guess, can't wrap around the fact that you say Rockstar cloud servers are so stable they don't fail to save like every 10 seconds. That like every time you try to join someone, you get fucking kicked out because the Rockstar servers are unavailable, and then like 10 minutes later you're fine. No one wants to do that. Like, go out of the game and then come back into the game. And this is not a continuous thing. This is like, it still happens, but it's not like, you know, a massive thing. Sometimes it does happen, sometimes it doesn't. But if you know it's gonna happen and you report it to them, why don't they fix it? It's to the point where I think, within my knowledge, that they can't. They can't fix it because it all depends on the hardware. It all depends on the hardware. If you're gonna say, like, well, like, if you want to say, dude, that sounds monstrous. See, if you want to say, this looks beautiful, that's great. But if you're gonna say, man, this has so much textures, then, okay, because let me rephrase this. This is my whole debate. This is my whole debate right here. You're saying that consoles are better than PC, right? You know why people attack you? It's because when I go like this, man, this is so detailed. This is so awesome. Oh my goodness, this is so much better than PC. Whoa, 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 what did you just say? This is so much better than PC. It's got a lot more texture. Excuse me? Okay, go back. Okay, I'm gonna die. No! Ooh, that was close. I didn't want to suffocate that. Yeah, so, yeah, that's what the case is here, and I really think that, they should try to refrain from that after they catch themselves, because I'll tell you right now, you're gonna be attacked. And I know I'm gonna be attacked, because I'm trying to be as biased as possible. The one thing you can get from, I heard Rags talking about it, in the videos I was watching yesterday. From Rags himself, quote, there's one thing, that is one thing that, and note that I said, one thing that consoles have it better than, computers, or, gosh, PC gaming, I keep saying computers, gosh dang, is LAN playing, split screening. Everyone loves the good old days of split screening. What happened to that? And people will say, oh, well, it's gone, it's history. Well, no one cares about, if, that's like saying, okay, if people say, once a game's gone in history, okay, then why isn't GTA gone in history? It's 4 fucking years old, and it should be gone in history by now. Everyone should be playing, well, oh wait, they can't play Black Ops 3, because that game's gone in history, because, you know, it's old. No, it's people's choice to play, whatever they want, as long as it's available to them. the reason why the debate comes about mainly is saying there's more choices on console than PC. No, there's not. There's not. I learned through this that you scroll through a list, library of games. I was like, that list is fucking long. It was so big they literally had to put it at like 2-point font, if not smaller. Like, I shit you not, I could not read this line. And I had my glasses on, and I was like probably 2 feet away from the TV, and I couldn't see it. And I had it zoomed in on my web browser. I have that option to zoom in a little bit, and it wasn't working. I was like, that means there's a crap ton of games. I'll have you know, there was 3 rows. It was like 5 actually, I think. Either way, he scrolled. He was doing a video, and then console fanboy, including myself, since I play on a console, you know, since I'm trying to be as biased as fuck here, you know, and I should say fair at this moment, because there's no way you can really be biased on this situation. You just can't. It's just impossible. But I'll try. I'll rephrase the word bias on PC versus console gaming debacle. The debate that never seems to end. The Hydra, where you cut off one head and it just regrows again. Why? Why will they never shut up? Well, it's probably because they're being one big ass head on that Hydra is probably feeding shit to the other head of the Hydras, and then that head feeding shit to the other heads. So it's a massive head of shit growing. Just, and it will never stop until you burn the whole thing off. Burn all in the heads at once, cut all of the heads off, and burn it. Because here's the problem. You stop them at the roots, like Rags does. Present them with information. I can't do that because I don't have XSplit. For some reason, I can't download Adobe. Like, I've done it 6 times. It will not accept it on my computer. I don't know why. I don't know if I need to activate. There's something wrong with my computer. I don't know if I need to activate something. I might need to go troubleshoot it, like, or something. But it's something that I think that it bothers the shit out of me, because I can't look at Twitter. I have to do it all on my phone because I can't look at the little GIF files or the media files on Twitter. You know, there's nothing I can watch, and it's so weird. It's so weird because if I go to YouTube, works just fine. Works just fine. I don't know if there's like an independent like playback software for YouTube, or I don't know. They have their own playback software. That's why, like, I guess they got their own editing tools and stuff. So I guess that's why it works. I don't know. Thing is, like I said, I bet you my notebook could outperform a console. You know, I don't know. Maybe medium settings, if it were to be able to be configured and everything to be able to play games. If I put it at medium settings, I'm pretty sure if I got the information, and if I just Google it in, I'm sure if I Googled it in, would a HP Steam, did I say Steam? Stream, I said Steam, it's actually a stream, it's an HP stream, I said Steam. I'm thinking so much about getting a PC because I'm so tired of freaking, the corporations bogging me down, man. It's not because I'm smoking weed or whatever. I don't do that shit. I don't smoke. I don't do anything. I don't chew, I don't smoke, I don't huff, I don't drink. You know, the only thing I do is pills. That's my pharmaceuticals. That's required by my doctor. Yeah, so I'll do the research, and I'll put it over to Rags, and I'll say, hey man, this is for you. You know, thanks for all the awesome videos you made. I can't believe no one has not said a thank you. In context is one thing, but actually try to go out of your way. Be like, thank you, man. Thank you for not misguiding us. No matter how many followers you get, slash subscribers. Sorry, I'm used to the word followers. So, I'll say it in his terms to be respectful, you know. So, you know, it's really nice that someone, oh, I have 100,000 followers, so that means I can misrepresent more people. PC's awesome in every shape and form and size. Yep, that's fine. It's my opinion. I'm not going to give any graph charts. No, nothing. Just completely polar opposite of what he did for the past few years to be building up to his fan base now.
That hit the spot.
You know, he just quit doing it all. Yeah. You know, has it ever occurred to you that he could do that at any time? But the thing is, he hasn't, because he knows he would look like an utter buffoon if he tried to. Because he knows that's not right. If you're in a debate, you don't just throw crap out there and say, even what I'm doing right now, I think is kind of dumb. I just wanted to say that, in my defense of saying that my stream is dumb, I just wanted to say a thank you for getting me out of that shadow of darkness. Isn't that a video game? It's not Shadow. I know there's Shadow of Mordor, and that's like supposed to be like Lord of the Rings, isn't it? I think that's the Shadow of Mordor. I think so. I thought there was a Shadow of Darkness video game. I don't know. Maybe if I looked up on Steam, I could find it. Or no, I'm sorry, the Xbox Live, you know, library, because they have countless games. Yeah. So, I heard Rag say, "Oh, so you can emulate a game back in the '90s. You don't have to you don't have to you know, don't have any trouble doing that now, do ya? Pulling up the emulator and hitting the emulator and selecting the game. Yeah, so you don't have any problem doing that." Yeah, I didn't think so. You have problems because they are incapable of doing that. They can't. They only perform the task they were solidified to doing because they are mass produced. They aren't made for the independent needs of the independent consumer. The consumer is an independent person. What the fuck? My head went through the wall. We're gonna ignore that, but okay, now I got hung up on it. I was gonna start off the head of the consumer. Well, anyways, the consumer is supposed, I would say, in my opinion, because that's a thing, because you can have an opinion and still be in a debate. That's not a bad thing. That's when you start false shit. So, what I'm gonna say here, in my opinion, I think that what should be in mind when a person goes out to look for a gaming platform is like, how much does it get, how much independent, how am I supposed to phrase this? Can you be, here, let's put it simple. Can you be independent on your choices? Will it let you be independent on your choices? So that's pretty much the same thing. And pretty much, yeah, that pretty much sums it up. If you can't, if you answered no, if you can't, well, basically on two of them, I guess, if they are different. But if you can't be independent with, I'll just say it like this, independent in anything you do whatsoever on a gaming platform, if you can't be independent in anything you do and anything you can think of, like streaming, Netflix, Hulu, Twitch, you know, any of that, they think this is a plus on uh, Xbox and on PS4. I'm like, it's not a plus. It's been there since it was created. The only reason it's not on PS3 to the last time I've updated it wasn't on there is, well, one, it's because it can't handle the frames per second. I have good connection, you know, and yes, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Rags, I was called a buffoon yesterday. Thank you.
Hey there. The next meeting.
I was like, wait, I thought ping was supposed to be an accurate measurement. Well, because I was, I guess, being led astray by yet once again a company. But what I don't know is is it an okay measurement to your internet connection, or is it a way to accurately judge your internet connection, or is it just, you know, what is the span of time that because, like, is it instantaneously refreshing every 5 seconds, every, you know, minute or whatsoever? You know, people on consoles, like, the more I've been watching Frags, I was thinking, you know, these people don't think about shit like that. They really don't. They really don't. Because if you think about it, if they did, there would be a wider community and in the PC area. Mugshots. That's funny because they have mugshots on GTA where you can, like, use an avatar from. Can I get in here? And, like, it's pretty much practically open. But
Hey, sorry.
But anyways, guys, this is I've been repeating myself over and over again. So, anyways, so Rags, if you've been popping in and out, it's okay. But I'm sure that's why if that was you, then it's okay. I mean, I understand. But I wanted to make just that little. It's not an accusation, but it's if you've been on PC more than I have, but I believed what a company said to me, so I just want to make sure, which I can believe. I can kind of, well, I don't want to say it like I don't believe it, but this is the reason why I'm biased, because shit, I said it again. This is the reason why I have my own opinions, but stating out the facts. Why is a ping counter bad? Is it because it's not completely accurate, or is it awfully accurate in your terms? Because I kind of know there's, like, no in between on it, because, like, I noticed, like, when Black Ops 3, awful at the ping rating. It's awful. Like, I can have supposedly a 0 is the best you're supposed to have. I've had a 17 before. 17. You know, I have my Ethernet cable hooked up to my router. My router's, like, not even about 3.5, 4 feet diagonally away from my console. You know, entertainment center, not made out of, like, pretty much any metal besides the hinge holders, you know, that opens the door, the hinges on the doors, and pretty much, I guess, the console itself, if you want to be technical about it.
Excuse me.
And the discs, and the game discs. But yeah, I just want to know just to make sure so I don't keep looking at pings to get my, my rating on my, I do test connection, and here's the thing, I get, what was it, like, I think tops was like 32, was it 32 upload, and I think it was like 12, download, and it was, it's like megabytes per second, and you might be like, wait, what? Because I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but when it comes to frames per second, and you're talking like 60 is awful for a PC gamer that wants to play for real, and if you're talking for real quality, and that I'm like that's not possible with my connection, because now correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not gonna ask the console gamers shit on this part, because they won't know shit about this. So, PC gaming, master race. Since you know everything. And I'm not trying to be sarcastic when I say that, because you guys pretty much do help us. You do, how do you troubleshoot? Here's a funny thing. How do you troubleshoot a PS4? What do you do it through? Not a PS4. Sir, a computer. Yeah, ever think about that? That is on or an Xbox. You troubleshoot it. You call customer service. They're not going to sit there on their Xbox and try to troubleshoot it for you. If they do, that's probably why the reason customer service is so bad, because they're using the consoles to troubleshoot the other consoles. That doesn't make sense. Well, we'll put in. Yeah, they got the codes and everything. Error code this, error code that. When they say thank you for your cooperation, you're like pretty much like your comment has been reported and basically been a beat off to all the people who don't give a shit about you. They're sitting there spamming their little wet stuff on that freaking comment because they don't have anything better to do, because they want you to be just like a laughing stock, because they want you to actually make you think that they care about them. I have literally sent over 15 to 20 messages. I have counted. I have over 15 to 20 messages of thank you for your cooperation. Thanks, Sony, for not giving a shit. Because literally, if I sent the 15 to 20 messages, that this shit wouldn't be happening still. Of my game crashing. This is going heavily cooperating with the PC side, by the way, because don't even act like for a second that it doesn't happen to you, Xbox One fans. May I remind you of the death ring you guys had? And probably, I don't know, still try to secretly hide it, still do. That shit was awful. That's why I feared my cousin, my relative, basically my bro, even though we're not bros in blood, we've been friends ever since I was like 3 or 4 years old, and he said, Xbox 360 is awesome. And I was like, I would, at the time, it's like, PC gaming is pretty awesome. He's like, there's not a lot of people on PC gaming. You should come to an Xbox. It's awesome. I'm like, I don't know. The controller feels funny because, like, I played on it, and it's kind of funny how they, some people say, oh, the controllers, your hands naturally gravitate towards freaking hitting the thumbsticks. Then why do my freaking fingers, like, slip off of these things? It doesn't matter if you put a pothole in the freaking middle to make your fingers like a prevention method. You could put a 1-inch indentation into these freaking fucking thumbsticks, and your thumbs are gonna slip out from sweating, like perspirating little bit by little. I don't understand why people don't understand this. It's dumb. Okay, so we covered the cost and mobility as well, because both of those were stupid. You know, if I didn't cover the cost, well, I'll tell you right now. I'm not a math expert, but I can tell you, 10 months, me and Xbox Live are going to be spending a shit ton of money that you could have put towards, I guess, what were they called? NGX Pros? 90 Ti or something like that Rags uses. I can't remember. Such a long name, so many different letters, so that's why it's hard to remember. I don't know. I probably got some of it right. Probably not all of it. Probably not even half. But
See you soon.
okay, said that it's pretty budget friendly, and I think he said he got them used, and he said he got them for, I think, like what, $130. You might say, oh my gosh, there's so much. I'm like, yeah, but in the long run, it pays for itself. He said in the long run, you might be saying, oh, that's a lot of money. But guess what? I could run with that used, what was it? Graphics? I can't, what the fuck was that thing called? Graphics card. Yeah, graphics card. Shit. Let's see. I really want to, I'm trying to contemplate and wrap my hand around it. Now that I finally am opening up about this, why are us console peasants so stubborn? It's ridiculous. Like, why are we stubborn? When we're shown the way, like Styx. Show me the way! If you don't know that song, then I'm sorry for your existence. Because that's a pretty good song. I sung it in choir. It's pretty darn awesome. Oh man. But we're shown the light. Shown the light. I don't think that's proper grammar, but we're giving. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. It's because the stream's lagging on. If Rags finds this, please cut in and out. Do part 1, 2, 3, 5,003, please. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm so tired right now, okay, but it's just because I'm tired. I'm mentally tired because I woke up late to work. And I had to rush there. But anyways, I'm okay. So, when we are given the information, like I've seen it time and time and again on Brag's channel, civilly giving people information, everything. Not saying, haha, you suck, you're an idiot, you're a fag, you're a joke. He doesn't say any of that. He says it afterwards, like, you're ludicrous, you're dumb to think, like, you're barbaric or a buffoon to think that a bike.
Give me the fucking bike.
Oh yeah, you tell Mike.
Go suck a dick.
Oh yeah.
Motherfucker. Gonna fuck you up so good.
Yeah, that's just like me running over that guy with a bike is pretty much the equivalency of what it would take for a PC to overrun a freaking console. It would literally take like a tricycle to fucking over. If the tricycle was a PC, you know, it doesn't matter because it would outrun a console. Because guess what? That trike could beat a Segway. I bet. I guarantee you. People say, well, get me on a tricycle right now, and I could beat one of those fucking Segways. Because those Segways are garbage. They say, oh, they can go so fast. I'm like, they go about 10 miles per hour. that's not fast. If that's your term of fast, then yeah, the Segway is a perfect example for consoles. It's just pretty much a power walking machine. It is a disgrace to society itself. It's an engagement for a lazy ass to get on it because it's like, oh, I can't get up off my lazy fat ass and get to the fridge to get my beer and my soda or my fucking 5 Big Macs from the freezer that I froze from the other 20 that I ate yesterday. Let me hop on my Segway to go over to the freezer, cook them, and then sit back down. I can't get off my Segway or I might have a heart attack. You know, and literally you can't do anything about it because I didn't name any names. So, what's there to be said? Now, if I said, Billie Jean, Bobby Joe, freaking, and then I said that, and I couldn't imagine that being someone's name. That would be crazy. Like what? No way. But I'd just say, my goodness, that would be bad. Yeah. But here's the thing. I'm gonna put this on pause, and this is gonna be the end. And Rags will finally say, ending finally, beating some of my longest people that I debated against, beating their times by far. Let it be known that I have never once did a speed broadcast because that's what Twitch is known for. It's not known to be a stream. It's known, well, it's known as just, okay, let me reframe that stupid fucking comment. But okay, so uh it's not really known to be like, how would I say it? It's not known to be like a stream, like the format of YouTube is what I meant to say. The format of YouTube, it kind of feels the same, but it's, in my opinion, it's a little bit more live. I feel like I know you can get live, um like live now on YouTube. Yeah, I know that because it's live, but I just don't like going to it because every time I try to put my comment in, it's already gone. Like, I'm like, and I don't know how to. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gullible enough. I'm dunce enough not know how to be a sub on there, but it's sub button. That's the same thing as a console player saying, I don't know what a teraflop is, but I have the bollocks to say I'm gonna drop a ton of teraflops and let it rain because the Scorpio's gonna be doing 6 teraflops and like it's gonna be. I think they mentioned a PC and saying while this PC is only gonna be doing 4 teraflops, and I'm thinking, well, if we read the definition here, a unit of computing speed, it doesn't give really much of a debate. You can take it either way. A unit is a noun, and it looks like teraflop. if you, if it is a teraflop has that little German thing. I wonder if that's what it would be spelt like. A T-E-R upside down E-F-L. No, I don't know what that's. A silent accent mark above the A. I think it was two dots. I think that's silent or soft. No, 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 no. It's soft. It's soft. I think soft accent because flop. No, is it? Ah. Yeah, flop. Okay, sorry. I just love doing that sometimes. It says a unit of computing speed equal to 1 million million. So, wait. Wait, is that before the is that before? This is where I get confused because is that like the number of zeros? Like, is that seriously what I think it's gonna be? Like that many zeros? But oh my gosh, after the decimal or before the decimal? Because I thought if it had a negative on it, it would be after the decimal. Gosh dang, it is so confusing. I don't know because I'm a console gamer and you might say it's so easy. Stop making it so hard. Well, my head complicates things that are easy very quick due to my impatience on things. I'm like, it has to be easy or I don't like it. Now, if I were to get back on a computer, PC gaming, sorry. Either way, it's the same thing. Uh, oh, look, and speaking of that, define the teraflop, when I just mentioned the teraflop and the Scorpio debate, it says E3 2016, and if you don't believe me, just type in teraflop and, or define teraflop, and or type in www.gamestop. Gosh damn it, I did it. GameSpot. www.gamespot.com slash articles slash. Slash is pretty much like when you click up, like you're on the home page, right? And you click slash profile slash and you click on profile, right? Boom. There you go. It gives you another page, or it gives you a drop down menu, or a little branch out, and then boom, change avatar. So boom, there you go. Once you get taken to the other page, takes you to another page, right? It'll be slash. It more than likely it'll be slash profile, or it'll be this page profile slash settings slash avatar, and then what else, and yeah. So I know a little bit of HTTP or HTTP, yeah, like a little bit of HTML kind of, and when I say basic, okay. So I think the one that was in a okay, so here it is. I think the one that Rags used was Digital Foundry. It's like, what the hell is a teraflop anyway? Uh, and it goes on to say he used a key point. Teraflops will be easily used. You'll see it easily used in console noob debates. And then that's all he had to use because that was the end of the debate. Because console noobs that try to debate, they'll use teraflops. I didn't even know what a teraflop was, so I'm not gonna say, oh, T-flop, I got T-flop here, I got T-flop there, I got T-flop here. I'm not gonna fucking use a word if I don't know it. I'm not gonna look like an imbecile, you know? It's hard for me to actually debate right now because I have no room to, because I have no terminology. I can't debate if I don't know what I'm talking about. But I do have basic knowledge from gaining from other people's, channels, from listening. It's just like reading a book. You cannot criticize someone for reading a book. You cannot read that book. I don't want you to learn it. The person looks up at you, excuse me, are you high? Uh, I have the choice to read this book. I like this book, so leave me alone. So what happens if that person takes that book and like throws it across the room, or like in the movies, they throw it in the fire. In the movies, that person that was reading the book, they start crying usually or something. But if the person if it's like in a library or something, that person would probably get up and like say, Why did you throw my book? If I'm trying to keep this civil. Because if someone threw my book that I was reading, I would literally knock them out. I'd knock them the fuck out. Because no one throws a book that I'm reading. I'm trying to educate myself, and then this dumbass that comes into a library trying to start shit out of the last of all places. That's like the most civilized I could think of all places. Let's hope that place doesn't get tainted with like freaking like, you know, freaking, I don't know. We have a special guy in there, but, it's, he's not, he's a special case is what I mean. I don't think he has really too much of a handicap or any handicap at all, but he, I don't think he has a home. He's like, I think 40, 50 years old. Um, but all he does comes into the library every single day. I think he lives at his grandma's, but I don't know. He was jailed for a while, but after he got out, he didn't. That's that's a good example because he didn't get out. He didn't start killing people again. Nope. He went to the library, started educating himself. That's the self perseverance I like to see. Even though he might be homeless, I think so. He might not be, but he goes up there every day. Like he's up there in the same outfit and everything. At least he might stink, but I bear with it because I'm like, dude, he stinks, but hey, at least he's doing something. At least he's trying to be civilized. He's just trying to fit in. He's not like some people, these people at McDonald's, like these homeless people, they do the stupidest stuff. Like they're bringing dogs inside, and one of them has like a vest on, and it's not even a special needs animal. Like I could tell the dude is not special needs. Like he doesn't need it's not needs. It's more over an animal. What the technical medical term is animal service. Uh, it's an animal service. Well, animal. It's a service. That's I said it backwards. Service animal. It's not. It's not a pet. It's never a pet. Do never when you see one of those with a vest on, and you see it on a leash like that, and it's coming into Walmart, and if you have kids, refrain them from jumping out of the cart and that dog because if your kids run at that dog, it's gonna react to them. It's gonna bite them more likely. Why? Because it's reacting. It's reacting to a reaction. It's not because the dog is mean. It's because it was trained like that. What if the person was blind and you start yelling at the person saying, "Well, oh, you should have done something about that." Done what? Didn't you see? I'm blind. I can't see. So what was it? Your dog bit my kid. Well, why did he bite him? They were trying to pet him. Did your kids run? Yeah. Well, that's your problem. That you can't approach a service pet like shit. I said it too. Service animal like that. They're not a pet. They're a service animal. They're trained to be service animals. And when you approach someone that has legal documentation, uh, because don't down a blind person for when one sense of the human body goes out, the others get naturally heightened. You know. Yeah. So I thought that was funny. I was just talking about the teraflops, and then I find that about the Xbox Scorpio. So what is teraflop? It says simply defined, a teraflop is a unit. Okay, so wait, that's okay. So it's equal to 1 million 10 to the 12th power floating point operations per second. That's in the actual Google defined definition. Well, in simpler terms, the number of teraflops a system has can give developers a general idea of how much computer power they have to play with. I mean, it says a general idea. It doesn't mean like I I kind of go with the word general quite well. It doesn't say, oh well, we have 6 teraflops. We can't go any higher. I'm sure the general. If I were to go general with this and go general like general term, with no base knowledge whatsoever, I'm pretty sure you'd say, well, we got 6 teraflops. We're about ready to exceed. We can't go anymore. We have our game halfway designed, but we can't go anymore. You know, um, guess we're gonna have to quit. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work like that. There's other ways to measure it if it's saying general idea. So that means if it's a general idea, it's just a well-rounded idea. It's an easy to understand idea. You know, like, have you ever noticed why if you look at nutrition facts, there's a capital C, right? Have you ever wondered why it's capitalized? No, it's not because it's just because they want to. There's actually lowercase calories, but it's because, the calories we consume are actually kilocalories. So really, the amount we have in our body is a lot of calories. But anyways, enough about health. So, legal BS time. I hope Rags listens to this if he wants to. Sorry, I when I get on Twitch, I go for hours. So I deeply, humbly apologize. You know, I know that this was really bad of a stream because I should have done a little bit more, but I knew I was going to carry off into a conversation that just lasted forever. So, yeah, ever, ever, ever. But okay, I'm going to point it out. With my basic knowledge, this is what I think PC is lacking, yes, in LAN parties. But does that give the consoles the right to say, oh no, uh, we got LAN party, yeah, shaking on their head, and then PC Master Race can say, okay, and what else? What's your top 5 reasons that, like, all the time I hear it? We got, lower cost. Once again, no lower cost. That's the initial first start. Yes, it might be $500 for a first time start for a computer. Like my notebook, okay, let's use my notebook for example. I totally forgot about this. This is a computer. Yes, why am I not using this? My notebook, my notebook, uh, it's a computer. It might not game like games like I don't know, like what's a big game? Like I think big games like MMORPGs because they are massive. You can go to other worlds, universes, through many portals and still be on the same game. Like there's sometimes when I forget what game I am playing. I got so into this. I don't know if anyone's ever played this. I think it's kind of like a small knockoff of World of Warcraft, like a more simpler version of it for the, you know, I wouldn't say for the teens because it is rated teen. I don't know. Is World of Warcraft mature? I can't remember because it's rated teen and it's a little bit easier to understand. So it kind of gets you used to the MMORPGs. You got like a level booster, and then you got you had I don't know if they still have it. You have a server booster to a certain level because it's so hard to level up on there. I even got to the point where I was so I yes I used hard earned money to level up Like, I mean, because it was a good game. It was a good game, and then I fell into some bugs. You know what I did? You know what I did? And Rags points it out query code. Yes. Rags points it out clearly. Oh my gosh. Freaking PCs have bugs. Like, don't get me started on that red ring. See what I did there? Don't get me started on that crash. That awful fucking crash that happened on Christmas about 2 years ago. Oh, don't get me started on that. That never happened. That absolutely never happened. That was just a fucking figment of our imagination. That was just a figment of our imagination. Even though it was on the news and everything. Yeah, that never happened. It was planned all along. Even though, like, it was being massively reported on GTA, like, where, you know, being reported so much it was like locking up itself. The game was locking up itself. And, you know, you might say, well, in that case, well, then just peruse the PC. I'm like, that's an exception, dude. That was that guy's choice to go out and be a dick and just ruin everybody's gameplay. He wasn't even playing a game. To my knowledge, if I remember correctly, he was massively spamming his everything. A DDoS attack is what it was called by the. Oh, and who? Okay, if consoles are so great, yes, I understand I'm on a console, but I want a PC so bad. I love my PC that I used to have, that I used to play MMORPGs on. I just my dad was such an idiot. I tried to tell him it was fine, and he threw it in the dumpster. When I found out, I really wanted to deck him, but he weighs about 100 pounds more than me, so that wouldn't have been the wisest decision. So, unless I would have been, if I wanted to be KO'd across the floor, yeah, then I would have went ahead and did it, but I wanted to value my life. So, yeah, so I was like, I'll just have to settle with a console, you know. But I forgot I got a little notebook here, and technically it is a computer. Funny thing is, if you put it into perspective, I bought this laptop 2 years ago. 2 years ago, put that into simple math that I can compute. Okay, how much is that? How much was it? Okay, I paid 300. Oh my gosh, that's so expensive. It's so much. That's a lot more expensive than you could buy something used. Oh, hi, Freem. What's up, buddy? Nice to see you, man. I'm just addressing this definite debate. I'm sending it out to a fellow YouTuber I follow by the name of Rags. You should check him out if you want to find a better experience of gaming. He will offer you the PC. He's not saying go to the PC because I said so. He says go to the PC if you want a better gaming experience. Two different things. So just keep that in mind. Um, and no, I'm not doing this because he wanted me to. I'm doing this because I wanted to spread the knowledge that he's trying to do, because he can't. He loves doing it, but he cannot do it by himself. Cannot. I know he wants to think he can. I know he does. I know he does. But he can't, man. And I hope that's motivating words for him if he comes across this. Because, uh, yeah. If you're still in here, Free, it's on YouTube. I forgot to mention that. It's RAGS. And if you find a dog with sunglasses, there you go. That's the signature man. And he is very smart aleck and everything, but that's his key, uh, attitude. He does a lot of interjecting into other people's videos because that's how I laugh. I laugh about it. And the funny thing is I'm a console player, and he interjects with PS4 fanboys and like people that attack him. He does not care. He loves it because he knows that people will reply. So don't reply harshly unless if you want to be harshened back, so to speak. You know, you don't want to be having a lashing at you because he has good followers, and they know what they're talking about. And it's like a good 100,000 of them. And that's the thing. If that shows you that's just a part of the PC gaming community. It's ever so growing because it's ever so like adaptable. Like I was saying, I bought this computer for like, or no, it was a 300. This computer was actually for a very good price. It was like 225 with Office 365 included for a year. I got a free 25 gift card with it. Woo! At Walmart. Awesome, right? So I got it for like $200. Oh my gosh, so expensive. You could get a used one at, you know, GameStop. Woo! Yeah, because those things work all the time, especially when you get them at a pawn shop like there with the guy with the golden tooth and, has a little pocket revolver and then some brass knuckles up his sleeve because, he's gonna get in a brawl 5 minutes right after you walk out the door and, he's gonna backstab you and take it back and, it's just gonna be, uh-oh. It looks like you accidentally dropped your PS3/PS4 or whatever it may have you to the ground because he bumped into you. Makes you drop it, break it because you didn't want the warranty. Oops, sorry. Can't have your console now, right? But seriously, I'm gonna be serious. $200, right? Let's just say I didn't get the gift card, 225. After 2 years of having it, okay, let's just do the simple math that I can do the easiest. 10 months. What's 10 times 60? Oh, actually, sorry. Sorry, I'm being stupid right now. That is 12 months. 12 times 2, that's 60, that's 120, let's see, 1 year subscription for PSN is 60. Alright, let's see, 60, that's 120. Okay. Ooh, man, that's already adding up. Shit. That's already like half of my computer. Just in a year subscription alone. In 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. That's already half of what my computer is. It saves you money over time. And this is not even including the games yet. This is what I'm talking about. When people say, oh, well, it's cheaper, oh, we know. Yeah, that's because you don't include that's like saying, here's your car, here's everything, and it's only $5,000 for, like, I like when he uses the word Ferrari. I love it. It's just so fun. Here's a Ferrari for $5,000. But did we also like to mention that it's $5,000 because it has no fucking engine block in it? Why would I pay $5,000 for a Ferrari when it has no engine block in it? It's pointless. It's not going to go forward. I don't want to make a horse carriage out of it. No, thank you. I want a freaking nice ass car that will make chicks turn heads. When you take out the engine block to a car, why is it even called a car? I might as well just make it an oversized tin can, just in case if I don't pay my bills, that I can just sleep in it for my secondary household. Because that's bullshit to think that you're going to be saving money I mean, over time, like, you're not saving money over time. Because, let's just say that the Ferrari is nice, even if it had the engine block in it. Let's just say it like this: you're gonna burn more money through pay for legitimately serious here, but like people that could afford those cars are pretty much don't have to worry about this. They don't have to. I mean, loan payments, probably don't have to have a loan. But okay, if they question mark at the end of these loan payments. Um, with that being said, for how long? Some states it might be longer than others. State of Missouri, it's 2 years. So I don't know if it's the same all the way across 2 years, but 2 years. I wish it could be 4, because then I would be loving it. I think a lot of people would be loving it. I think if we could push that to be like 3 or 4 years, people would be able to buy more cars. But I'm not going political because this is games. Anyways, um, yeah, so it'd be like, oh wait, what about that gas mileage? Oh yeah, it's so eco-friendly because it gets like what? A special type of gas I don't think you could get at a gas pump? Maybe you can, but what is it? Oh, it's the premium unleaded? The shit that sells like that gas that's like right below diesel, if not higher than diesel. Oh yeah, that gas. Yeah, that gas because it's so awesome. That it's such a high octane rating that it burns up so quick as you just put it in. It literally is like you're just. I mean, it's like you're shitting out bills out of your ass that are already on fire. It's like, oh, gonna eat some dollar bills, light them on fire. There they go, out the ass. I mean, it's ridiculous. Why would you think that the console is gonna be cheaper in the long run? If you did it by math, if you were to have a console for 10 years, 10 years, let's just say if you had the PS4 for 10 years, you times that by 60, that would be $600. $600 for 10 years. You might be like, that's a long freaking time. But I'm sure on the flip side, like I said, my laptop, it was 225. I'm not paying a $60 subscription just to have it sit on my couch. It's free. I don't have to have it being subscribed to being sitting on my couch. No, I can have it wherever the fuck I want, whenever I want. That's why I'm tired of being lied to. I was lied to for the longest time, And now that they're being found out that these console fanboys, I guess, including myself, I can't guess because I'm playing on a PS4, including myself, but I don't defend these people. I don't defend liars. Now, the only special occasion that is possible is if I don't know the circumstances. At the time when I I didn't physically approach him, so if anyone thinks that I physically approached him is an idiot. Because if Rags were to interject in the video right now, I never approached him. He's just fabricating. He's just being an idiot. I don't know why he's trying to fabricate things. I never met him physically. I probably tweeted to him, which I think he off to the side did, trying to reply to a couple of people. But yeah, but it was the first time that I met him. I wasn't used to his approach on things, and I think I probably said, "You sound like you're kind of bullying people," and he's like, "I get that so much, it doesn't even affect me anymore." I don't know, because it sounds like it feels like I did, but I'm probably just fabricating it, so I'll stop there because I don't like to make stuff up. If I can't remember it very well, then I probably didn't say that. But I was thinking, well, if he's bullying then why is he offering charts? Bullies don't offer charts. That's the thing. Bullies don't offer charts. Bullies don't care about statistics. They don't care about any of that. They don't care about research. But anyways, I put LOLs, legal BS. For Rags, I guess I could say quote unquote buddy, you know, not in a bad way, in a good way. Anyways, for a salty version or any other version of me, check out my Twitch. It's project, all caps project, underscore Alice, which is all caps as well, underscore 3. If you're in the chat right now, well, obviously found it. So, bravo to you, my good sir / madam. Anyways, if YouTube, if possible, I had to write this down because I would be this flappiness all over the place. You would literally probably hear me spitting it out. So I wrote it down. So if Rags is in the chat right now, I can't physically see who's in the chat. So I don't know if YouTube live chat lobbies allowed that. That'd be pretty darn awesome because I would love. That'd be like, man, I need my friends in here because but I don't think that's possible. But anyways, if possible, by YouTube's terms and conditions or copyright laws, if I could allow, I'm reading this so he knows that I'm verbally saying this. I literally wrote this out. If I could allow, underline Rags, to use my content, I verbally will say, and I quote, I will let you, I can't do the fancy King James version talk, like therefore thou hast. I can't do that. So I did a general version of it. And I verbally will say, and I quote, I will let you use my content under its fair usage and its terms and conditions, end quote. If Rags, which I pretty much disagree, I don't think he'll do this because he knows the legal terms and conditions. If Rags does something outside my video that is misrepresented, I don't condone of any of I fucked that up. I don't condone any actions from that point on. Anyways, Rags, if you want to use my YouTube, if possible, for comparison on textures, this is like side-by-side comparisons. Like, if you want to do it, if you have to have someone's verbal, like, yes, I consent. Like, this is that check mark. Verbal, yes, you can do it. So, I don't know if I have to do it through YouTube. That's why I'm using Twitch, exporting this to fucking YouTube, which it might not be till tomorrow because I don't know why it takes so long. One time I had a 15-minute video and it literally took like 2.5, 3 hours just to export to YouTube. 15 minutes. Actually, no, it was like a 57-second video and it took 4 hours to freaking export to YouTube. I was like, are you kidding me? What the heck? But anyways, Rags, if you want to use my YouTube, YouTube, I didn't put the rest. My YouTube skit here, or video for side-by-side comparisons on whatever it may have you, textures, sound, quality, any of the lighting, etc. Go ahead. I don't mind. So basically, that is the end to my 2.5 freaking hour long a little debacle of the debate. And I just want to make sure that everyone knows that I enjoy gaming. I really do, and Rax does too. Who wouldn't want people to enjoy gaming? It's just to the point where people lie about it. Xbox has more benefits than PC. Well, when the benefits are stacked like a pile of shit, you know, on top of like, you know, I don't know, like it's like just like flies on shit, dude. These trolls will not go away. I guess it takes another person to just go out there. I guess Rags is more the, patient kind of guy, you know, which is absolutely fine because that gives him more of the way to strategize and attack. Oh, wait, I said that. Oh, man. No, I'm not saying that to make Rags react. I'm saying, oh no, I'm quote unquote attacking Rags. Oh no. What's gonna happen? What is the console fan base gonna do? I'm attacking him. I'm attacking Xbox as well. But what are you gonna do? Because I'm attacking Rags. I'm attacking your good old buddy Rags. Is that a bad thing? I'm not attacking him. I'm just giving him my video. Literally, I'm just pretty much, giving him my video, sharing it to him. I literally just retweeted to him that of my live stream. But it's his choice whether he wants to partake in interjecting or not. But I'm glad I did it the way I did, kind of like he does, through an avatar, through an awesome avatar. Not as handsome as his, though. I love the dog. I just love the dog in glasses. Very handsome dog. Very nice breed of dog. Now, the thing is, I'm not going to change and ask, uh, what about a German Shepherd? What about a Great Dane? That is a beautiful dog. I love those dogs, man. They're playful. They're a very playful breed. They're very intelligent. If I remember correctly, that is a yellow lab. Labs are, in my opinion, among one of the most all-around dogs you could have. They're strong. They're durable. They can say any dog can save a person's life, but carry a person's weight is the thing on saving a person's life. You can't have a beagle carrying someone that weighs 200 pounds. It's not possible because that person would kill that dog. Especially if they're bleeding out. Oh, well, dog would say, "Get up, I need to take a break." The person's like half in shock and they're saying, "Am I hearing a talking dog?" Wait, what? That's not right. I'm delusional. I'm bleeding out. I'm high. I smoked too much pot. Uh-oh. I vaped too much. I freaking smoked too many E6 or whatever it may be. I huffed and puffed and I think I blew the house down. That's not good because I see and I hear a talking dog. This is bad news for me. The thing is, this this talking dog is real. Oh my gosh. I I don't know what to say now. And he's attacking me when I say consoles are better than PCs. Oh no. Oh no. He is standing fast in the truth because dogs have a very good nose. They have a good nose for the truth. They know where everything's at. They are very keen. They're a lot. I mean, I don't understand. Supposedly they have gray and white or whatever, black and white. They don't have colored vision and yet they're smarter than us. They can't decipher between anything. It would be like, oh my gosh, that dog's racist. He can't tell whether their color. You can't tell. It's black and white. You cannot fucking tell. It's like, I like the Family Guy episode. Oh, you're a pervert. Oh yeah, don't flatter yourself, honey. I don't have sweat glands. Brian was panting and it was hot. The woman next to him says, "You're a pervert." So, and he says, don't flatter yourself. I don't have sweat glands. I was like, yeah, that's so true, because uh, they don't. But anyways, dogs know all. Dogs know all. That's why they're used at crime scenes. That's why I think it's not a coincidence that he chose to use a dog for the sake of truth. And I'm not saying this to mock him either, or to degrade him. I seriously think that's not coincidental that he used it. I love dogs. That's why it's man's best friend. And I think it's awesome that people love to argue with the dog when it's man's best friend. I think that is just hilarious. So, anyways, I know this is a really crappy way to end, but I am definitely gonna send this over to, well, quote unquote, your pal Rags. So, I will be streaming a little bit later on. Just gotta wet my whistle again with some water, not some booze or anything, what have you, because that's the worst thing to do on an empty stomach. But anyways, guys, love you all. Thank you for dropping by, listening to my verbal, uh, craziness. It was just really to just, get everything out there I had to say based off the knowledge that I soaked in from listening to Rags. Your pal Rags, I might say. Because he's a pal. He's not an enemy. How can he be an enemy if he's offering the truth to people? That's not an enemy. That is a pal. Hence the name Your Pal Rags. So, anyways, uh, also stop being so prejudiced to him as well. I'm sure he doesn't need someone to defend him, but why being so prejudiced, man? It's just facts. Just deal with it. I mean, and I think he's pretty much trying to say that, but he just likes to, he likes the attention. And I like the fact that he can make videos off of all of that. That is a really good talent to have because it's really hard to do. So, anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. And especially with Rags, keep up the good fight. And everyone around, like all of his friends, and I mean to the actual sense that, know him, podcast with him, Discord chats, all that, I hope you guys keep holding up to doing what you do because it's really hard. I know it's really hard because I was blinded, ironically, by the light until the light was adjusted just right to where I could see. And you guys were those people that adjusted it. You were the light crew. Oh, it was adjusted wrong. Let's adjust that. Boop. There you go. So, enter the code. There you go. Lighting. Done. So, anyways, I hope you guys have a safe day, or a safe night, safe rest of the week and weekend. Be careful out there. It is slick. So, just drive safely. And keep up the good works, Rags, and the rest of your friends as well. I'm sure you're not going to let any BS stop you anytime soon. So, with that being said, I wish the best of luck to you, and you keep on trucking along up that mighty hill of BS people are trying to pile onto you, because it's like you got a proof jacket that it's not going to come off anytime soon. So keep doing it, man, and thank you for opening my eyes, because I am gonna if I already have a gaming PC, then I'm gonna try to get the specs and start looking at what I can do from there. If I don't really have to do that much, which I highly believe that's not true, then yeah, I'm gonna start gaming, and I'm not gonna be like, add me as a friend, Rags. Once I get my thing, once I get Steam and stuff, I'm not gonna be a troll like that, because I know you like your personal space and privacy. I'm sure you've had people that tried to do that, and I feel sorry for you sometimes, or sometimes all the time. Everyone needs their personal space. So, anyways. I hope you guys have a good evening. This is Project Alice 3. First time ever doing a debate. Probably gonna get killed with comments. So, bring it on. I'm ready. Sort of. So, anyways, with that being said, peace out.